What is the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? Hope you guys are all having a good evening. Just gonna have a few things. Thought I'd get with y'all at least for a little bit tonight and just talk what's going on with these Texans. This shit is unfortunate, very unfortunate. I was looking for something. I forgot what I was looking for. The man, Rolls Perez, Maverick, Malix, Cruzito, Buddha Tex. What's the motherfucking deal? Hope y'all all having a good one. Jared Hunt, what's shaking? Let me see what we got here. It was something I was looking for that I wanted to put on here. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me make sure I got all these things here in order. I don't know if this needs to be refreshed. But I hope y'all all having a good one, man. Let me tighten something up real quick like, and we can get this party started. Man, y'all know how it goes when we start this thing off. First and foremost, you got to shout out where you're from. So if you're from the city, you got to shout out your side. If you from out of town, if you're not from the H, then you got to shout out your where you're located. Man, Steve J, man, you done kicked it off and jumped it off right, man. That's the motherfucking deal. Man, Steve J, I appreciate the love, man. I definitely appreciate it. Got the dancing JJ going early on in the stream, man. Thank you, Steve J, man. You have been a real savior to the sauce. So I definitely appreciate that. I see Spring in the mix. Let me see. Hold on. Where else we at? Let me see. Okay, there we go. You hear it now? Let me make sure I'm getting close enough. Make sure I got everything turned up properly. We got on the west side. Shout out to the west side. Spring, Arkansas. Okay, what's going down? North side, H-Town, Northern California, and this motherfucker, Carl Clark. Okay. What's that? Who that used to come out the Clark? Walt's Nest. Yeah. Yes, sir. Duarte, California. H-Town. MLK, Nodum. Okay. From the Northeast, Mesa, Arizona, Atlanta. We got a wide array of sauce. Man, we got a lot of flavors in here tonight. Fondant, okay. I was out fondant the other day. Man, Pastor Get Down, Dina, okay. Already, man, that's what's happening, man. This is a good evening, man. Like I said, a lot of folks all over the place in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Steve got the dancing JJ activated early, man. So I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. South Texas, Louisiana. Man, I'm down 45 South, man. Matter of fact, today is a good day. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got to go back and double check. We hit the 2,200 mark, so I want to thank y'all for that. I want to thank all 2,200 individual tasty flavors, fresh flavors, you know what I'm saying? Always bringing that sauce, so I thank y'all very much for that. But I ran into somebody, that's the second time this has happened. First time it happened, I think I had just hit 300. And ran into somebody today. I was at I was $21.99 now. I went back down. It'll be all good. But and they were like, "Hey, you had Honcho?" I was surprised. It's a surprising feeling to see y'all in real life. So I just want to shout out to Adrian. Ran up on me at the store, man. It was nice to meet you. So I had to make sure I show some love. Yeah, down around that area. I can't tell y'all exactly where I be at like that. You know, I be all over the place, but I mainly be down 45 South, stomping around, acting a fool. All right, Laredo, man, that's messed up. Who joined in and then and then bounced back? We was at 22 earlier, but it's all good. I'm not gonna complain about that. Like I say, I'm trying to add a few more things, make the stream a little bit more interactive, man. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things. We know Scarlett on the IR now. CJ Fedora is back on the IR. Well, basically out on IR. Because, I mean, he was out with the concussion. Man, it might as well have been IR. Then, they're putting Bruce Ellington on IR. Now, I think that one hurts the most because I think Bruce has been a valuable asset. Since this Fuller's been dinged up most of the year. You know, when he got back, you know, he played well. I mean, then he got, you know, kind of hurt again. Bruce has been a nice compliment to have. I don't think we would have seen some of the success that we've had with Hopkins without, you know, guys having to keep an eye on him too, or being able to capitalize on it. And it's nice that Miller's finally coming along. I think he was a good, I wouldn't say a stopgap, because I think in his own right, he's earned a spot on this roster. But he was a good guy to have while Miller was still developing. Yeah, NASA Bay area already. And I appreciate that, Adrian. Man, it's just we say Patrick Peterson. If he is interested in being a Texan, if he don't want to get done up by Hopkins anymore, if he want to be on the right side, be on the team of the best receiver in the league, so you don't have to get done up by the best receiver in the league, it would be nice. But like I say, you know, we're gonna see what happens. I'm upset. It's a quarter of a season left. We're out the mix, but you still don't want to see guys going down like this. It's still extremely unfortunate. I need to fix this thing right here. Here we go. And it's still extremely unfortunate. And you know, like I said, I feel like Bruce is somehow, some way he'll be here next year. I hope they keep Andre. I mean, even after just that one game, I like what Ellington brings to the table. But my main concern out of all this stuff really is, you know, let's not even talk football. Let's talk about some serious shit for a second. But I mean, it's football related because it's due to the game of football. But like, see what CJ's health, man. No, I don't. I need to get on that Arian Foster pod because I've heard a bunch of people say, "What's up, Duck Scout?" Yeah, I'm trying to do, like I said, I want to do some things different in December, so I'm going to be changing up some of the looks of some things, just changing up the flavor a little bit, man. Getting extra serious with the sauce, and then, like I said, I got a couple of things I really want to work on. I really want to push it going to 2018 with some momentum, man. But seriously, like I say, talking about CJ Fedora, was I'm not sure if there's a limit on how many. I want to believe that there is, or maybe it's just a unwritten rule or something like that. But the dude's had 3 concussions now, and multiple over his career. I want to say he had some last year, and I mean, it's only so many of those injuries you should be taking. I know now that we know these things, we know how serious it can be, as opposed to back then. You know, shit, motherfuckers used to probably get them all the time, every game. I know in high school I've gotten them, and I've been told basically, you know, walk it off. It was no big deal, and didn't think it was a big deal. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, I feel bad for him because, like I say, he just got paid. Really seemed to be coming into his own. Excuse me. You know, had that connection with 17 last year, and started to seem like he was really like he was starting to be something, and just never had the chance to really get in the groove this year. Yes, and I appreciate that, Jay Trish. Like the stream, like the motherfucking stream. If y'all know what the motherfucking deal is, like the motherfucking stream. I greatly appreciate it. Put some ice on it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, back in the day, I remember I tore. I didn't realize it was torn until later on because I got in a car accident on some other shit. I tore, I want to say with the MCL, because I never got even really checked out. It was only because it came up on another X-ray, and they told me it was my athletic. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a pulled hamstring. I'm walking around limping for weeks on a fucking pulled hamstring. I'm like, this don't seem right. And then, like I said, I know I've had concussions. They be like, oh, you be all right. I'm like, yeah, I was a little woozy bell got rung there a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. I'm at the party driving on the streets and all that other shit that night, fucking wilding out and shit. We ain't gonna get to that. That's a long time ago. But put some tussin on. Get him some milk. He needs some milk. But you know, but seriously, man, like I said, you know, even though these guys they go out there play, they make a shit ton of money, but in reality, it's for our entertainment, you know. And you know, it's a getaway from the stresses and the problems of life, even though somehow a lot of that shit is seeped into the sports realm now, unfortunately, especially the NFL. But you know, you do have concern for these guys. You know, you have to go on living after this. You have to be something. He's still a young dude, so I hope that, you know, he has something to fall back on, you know, but he'll have a little change to be a soft pillow. But I think he might need to call it a wrap, man, because I think of situations like, was it Sayal? You know, they said he would have days where he didn't even remember his kids' names and shit like that, you know. So I find that very unfortunate. I hope that you don't ever want to see a guy go through anything like that. So, but it's just strange, like how I just seems like the Texans more so than anybody else have just gone through these rash of injuries. I mean, multiple concussion games. You lose 4 or 5 guys a game to concussions. That first game, shit, we lost with like 10, 11 guys. And so, like I say, it's just a real unfortunate situation that I feel like the Texans, we've been injury bitten. I don't know if somebody put a curse on us. You know what I'm saying? We got to look into to what's going on. Somebody might have put some voodoo on us. So we get the world championship, and the Texans we have to sacrifice the Texans. You know that they say those hurricanes, all that other shit, bad juju, all that crazy shit people say. Nah, I'm not gonna get into all that superstitious shit. But I just feel like we just had one of the most unfortunate seasons ever in the NFL, and it's not even over with. We've been looking forward to next year for quite some time now. We thought that maybe we could salvage something, salvage Savage. That didn't happen. I mean, it's just a bunch of different shit that took place that just shouldn't have happened, man, and it did, and I don't know. I don't. It's gonna be real hard just to, like I say, to make it to the rest of the season, because what's gonna happen? More people are gonna get hurt. Just like what I say, when Scarlett was just trying to show up a little bit, he gets hurt. He's on IR. Bruce Ellington was a good piece to have. He's on IR. Fedorowicz, we don't really know what he was this year because he's been hurt all year. Multiple concussions and things like that. With Griffin, I think is Griffin still out. Fuller, I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about him being ready to go this week. They thought that might have been a week injury. It's been going on almost 3. I don't know, man. Like I said, we're down to practice squad players. We're picking up guys off the street and shit like that. It's just tough to have to wait it out, because that those guys over there on Kirby, they're over there suffering, man. But I feel like, I know people say, hey, mail it in. Let's really, about Fedorowicz might retire. He needs to. I hope he does. I hope he does, because it would be bad for him to try to do anything else. The Saints fans, that they said the training camp. I think that might have had some. I wonder if that training camp had something to do with it. If they go back there next year, which I highly oppose, it just seems like they went out there to try to make everything more comfortable and safe. And they talked about how much fresher they felt, and how much more they were able to practice and get through things. But I don't know. Maybe it had some type of that going back and forth. Maybe it had some type of issue unknown to the body chemistry. I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I don't know anything about human biology like that. I'm just speculating, slightly under control. Oh shit! Curry has an ankle injury. He injured his own ankle. Oh shit! Yeah, we ain't seen that. Does Savage still have an agent? We might not be sure about that. But yeah, you're not lying about that. We have realized Steven Anderson is not only our best tight end, he's probably our only tight end. So I guess by default he would be the best. You know what I'm saying? Paul Delgado, what's the motherfucking deal? But like I say, man, it's just it's fucked to see him out there, dog, because it's like the season is just like watching a animal suffering. You just want to go put them down. It's like they're wallowing in the middle of the road. It's fucking heavy traffic. You know what I'm saying? They're either finna get their fucking head run over. It's just it's just so many dangerous situations. Let's just kill it already. Like, can we forfeit the rest of the game so these guys can have a future? I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, it's to the point I'm expecting, like, in football, you expect injuries to happen. You expect things to take place. But, I mean, shit. Oh, no shit? Damn. That boy frail. You know what I'm saying? He frail anyway. You know what they say about them light-skinned folks. You got to watch them light-skinned dudes. They're a little frail. Them ankles be weak and shit. I'm talking shit. But, like I say, man, it's just unfortunate. It's real unfortunate. I would keep Zach Cunningham where he is, because he is doing well. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about, Parrish, man? What you talking about, man? But yeah, that's my concern. Is like Clowney's having a great season though. I mean, he's having a good season. Last game wasn't the best. Hopkins is having a great season. But do you risk these guys getting injured just to say, hey, continue to have a great season? I mean, these guys, they this is what they do. They get paid to play. So, I mean, it's not like they necessarily have an option. But you want to think about the future of your franchise long term. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys, man, with Dakota, I think so. I think he's the what's going to happen. I don't see J. Joe coming back. I think J. Joe will end up fucking around, calling it a wrap. I just feel that way. He might not, but I mean, I feel like he should because, like I say, he's getting dinged up, getting older, getting hurt every game, every other game, in and out. And he's had a nice NFL career by all means. You know what I mean? So I think Dakoo could fuck around and slide into the starting lineup because, like I say, he gives us the height. He's a much better player than I initially gave him credit for. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Whitney Merciless. We got a deal on Whitney. I mean, for what we're paying him in his production, I forgot what it was, but we got a deal on Whitney Merciless. And we winning with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns did try to give him a shot. Well, he did. He did have that game against the Titans. We should give him a call. The Browns will give anybody a shot. They'll figure out some way that it makes sense. But that's just one of those things. I was in the Kush deal and we were talking about these franchises. I'm gonna beat Scotty ass. Scotty ass and fucked around and got into one of them fucking chicken bones. I'm gonna beat him up. But we were talking about those franchises like in the NBA. I feel like things are changing because you get tired of seeing the same fucking teams. I was tired of seeing the fucking Lakers and the Celtics over and over again. Tired of seeing the fucking Patriots winning everything, the Steelers. But I mean, certain organizations are just, I guess, destined to be what they are. And then the Browns are one of those organizations. They're just destined to crash and burn. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what it is. That's a bet, Matthew, man. I appreciate you following through. What's up, Sports React? So, let me see what we got here. Keep getting Xbox messages and shit. Yeah, Kevin Johnson, he like I say, the kid can show flashes, but there's no consistency. You know what I mean? And so, I don't, excuse me. What? Ferocious, you ain't been subscribed. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I thought Ferocious been subscribed in the mix, man. He just got some of the sauce. Oh, man. Nah, yeah, there you go. Nobody would ever do that. I didn't even like who would want to do that. What is your name? Philadelphia, but you're a Titans fan? Okay. I don't know. One Hakeem, yes sir. Oh, you just wanted your name on the screen? Okay, that's a bit. So now we having a dunk competition. Man, I think that B.O.B. should get some love. I think you keep him. You got to give, of course, at least another year because he's gonna stick around with because you got to give him his time with Deshaun Watson. That shit is funny as fuck. I'm laughing. I find that very amusing. Can't give you niggas nothing. They should have never gave you niggas streams. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my motherfucking get my fucking Charlie Murphy on. But appreciate that. But yeah, with JJ's situation, I hear now. Let's talk about that. JJ taking a pay cut. Now, if I'm a player, I'm saying fuck that. You know what I mean? My name is still JJ Watt. So I feel like, I command this, even though whatever else may be, especially since I probably won't be in the league as long as I thought I was, per playing the way I thought I would be. Then I'd motherfucking me, I'd have to say I want all my money, because I might get dinged up again. And that might be a wrap for me. But as a fan, as I would say, maybe, seeing it from the eyes of the front office or something like that, I would definitely say, JJ, we need to talk. Can you come in the office and shut the door behind you? We need to talk to you. Maybe need to talk to your agent, that type of deal. But so we'll have to see how that all shakes out, man. We'll have to see how it all shakes out. I see Cushion, one or the other, not being a Texan next year. I would try to get some assets for him. So of course you let him play the rest of the year. You let him contribute what he can, and if he looks like he's a worthwhile player, somebody will pay for a Cush, because Cush still brings leadership and tenacity, but it depends on what kind of leadership you want. He brings great on the field leadership. Off the field, I'm gonna say some of his decisions may be slightly sketchy. So, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do to sustain. So I'm not opposed to trying to. I don't think you'll get a lot, but if you can get anything at this point, we have to obtain, collect, get all the assets we can, and fuck around and try to package some shit together so we can try to slide up back into those early rounds. Right now, I'm not even thinking about the early rounds. Like I say, we're stuck in the third. Am I optimistic that we can get into the earlier round? Absolutely, I feel like we can, but I don't want to count on it. I'm not gonna say it's what's shaking. I'm not gonna say that's definitely gonna happen. So we'll see. What's up. I'm trying to get some assets. Yeah, you got to be careful what you say these days. You fuck around and get sexually harassed, and man. Say Kush is like a Durrell Reef. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Kush still has a name, but I just think, man, that's what I'm saying. But I think the guys still I think they still look up to Cushion, because, like I said, it was a little interview. You could hear Clown in the back talking about free Kush, and McKinney was talking very highly of him. You could tell, there was a little bit of excitement. Like, even though these guys do that, they feel like these motherfuckers are contributing to the team, and I know they know plenty of motherfuckers. They know motherfuckers in college who did it, and like I said, I think they probably have the same look or the same feel that a lot of us do. And like I said, I don't feel like steroids or PEDs are a negative. I don't think they help you in any way. They help you recover better. Excuse me. Oh, man. Why I stumbled across that 6ix9ine shit. Why did I crump stuff? What is that? Now, that shit right there, nigga. I came across that 6ix9ine shit. I don't even know what's going on. The motherfucker ate into a bag of Skittles all at once. I couldn't pluck them out his teeth. I don't fucking know what was going on. That shit there is off the wall, man. He got that one little song. I don't even know what that hoe was. That little hook was jamming, but I'm not just gonna say that shit. That's that shit get you amped, go catch a body shit. That's that shit get you out of there. But I can't ride that wave. That whole vibe that he got going on just a little too much. Like, shit motherfuckers got going on for attention is crazy. Like, this motherfucker just got 6ix9ine all over himself and shit. Like, man, Duck Scout, I appreciate the love. Hold up with the dancing JJ. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Duck Scout, man. I definitely appreciate that love, man. Hey, we had 2 dancing JJs in the mix. Hey, man, look. I appreciate y'all. Let me tell y'all something for a second. I don't want y'all to feel like I feel any type of way, man. In fact, if it's a penny, I appreciate it. Because like I say, man, y'all don't owe me nothing. I appreciate y'all showing up in the streams. So like I say, man, I appreciate you taking your hard-earned change and donating to the flavor, adding it to the flavor, like I say, so we can improve, we can upgrade, and we can do much better things. So I appreciate that love, Duck Scout. Matter of fact, too, and I need to put the link down in the description below, my bad. And I'm gonna make sure I collect all of them so I can start showing more love. I have a couple of links down below to some of my other favorite Texans tubers. Duck Scout, I'm gonna make sure to put his link down there. Y'all gotta check out what Duck Scout got going on. He's getting good and in depth, breaking down the quarterbacks in the AFC South. So make sure y'all check that out. Ferocious. Man, but like I said, I definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. So shout out to Steve J and Duck Scout. They have definitely been sprinkling some extra love, some extra flavor in the sauce, man. I appreciate that to the fullest. But here's my thing, man. I gotta see what's up with that. I gotta get back on the fucking sauce line. I changed phones and shit. I gotta get the app on there. I gotta do a bunch of bullshit. I ain't fucking done nothing. I still got the fucking generic ass fucking ringtones on this bitch and shit. So, man, see, that's what's shaking. I need to get a hold of some more. I think that was my last little cush den I did earlier. So I'm gonna have to see what's shaking with that, man. So, but like I say, we were talking about Cushing and his presence in the locker room. Man, I think those guys still look up to him. You know. yeah. Once the supervisor, old boss man, look, you gotta make it shake. I got more important things to take care of. But I think those guys still look up to Cush, and I think that he'll be added energy. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be some added love to the locker room, and I mean it'll be good to get a body back after losing so many that have fallen out. You know what I'm saying? That'll be, like I say, I'm not I've seen a lot of people say Tremaine Johnson. I'm not super in detail alert or aware of him. I've heard his name, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what the details on it, but that would be nice to have two taller guys at corner, you know, to hold that down would be nice. Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. The 49ers with Garoppolo might be a different animal, you know, so we're going to have to see, man. We're going to have to see. It's just when you got a capable quarterback, the things change. We saw how look what would happen. Like, even right now, if we still had Deshaun Watson, it would be like basically going into the Cincy game or going into, probably going into the Cincy game. We didn't really have a whole bunch. We had a bunch of guys out for the Cincy game. But man, like I say, it's just unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But let's talk about something positive for a little bit. And the positive is the motherfucking Rockets. And Garoppolo's gonna probably fuck around and end up being nice. But yes, the Rockets, man. The Rockets is, man, I wouldn't say that, but McKinney is the man. He's the guy that's taking all the play calls. With Cushing, I don't know. I thought they said something about maybe trying him at put him at outside, because you already know that the future is the young guys. They've been playing well. I don't see any reason for Cush to come back and start over them. I mean, they've been playing sufficiently, and so I don't think you messed with that part of the lineup. But the motherfucking Rockets, man, It's good to be a Rockets fan. It feels real. It was good to be a Rockets fan last year, but it feels better this year with a Harden and a Chris Paul. The way that offense is looking, man. And once things, really get all the way live, the Rockets gonna be a tough team. You know what I'm saying? The tough team to be. You say the step back flop. I don't want to hear it. The motherfucking James Harden ain't even been getting calls this year. They made a rule to stop Harden from getting those calls. And he don't even get the calls when he's actually getting fouled. And that's the crazy shit. What's the motherfucking deal, Angel? And that's the thing about it is that he don't even get those calls anymore, and he's still balling. Like, he's not getting to the free throw line at the same rate he was last year. He's still getting, he's getting there, of course, because he drives and they foul him shit. And but that motherfucker's still balling harder than ever and still not getting the same quality of calls that he had. So we'll see. He said you should ask the Rock for tickets to one game. Anybody with a YouTube presentation should be shown love. Man, that would be cool. I'm gonna reach out to the Rockets social media team and see what we can We can scrounge over. We can hunt. But they see they may not want to be affiliated. I'm not the most wholesome channel. You know, people don't be wanting nowadays, especially with social media. They find out you associate with somebody and they don't like what they do or like that brand. They go all in and research and he's a part of this and that, and they'll start making shit up about you just to get you to stop fucking with them. But I'm gonna check it out. I think it would be cool though. That would be pretty dope. Like I said, it's nothing but love for the Rockets, and so we'll see. We'll see what we can pull out. So let's see, Clowney. We'll see. Yeah, I need. That's what I need to do. I need to holler at Clowney. We say, look, man, I need to go ahead and get that picture. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell everybody that I'm your uncle or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my nephew right there. Clowney shit, yeah. Well, I remember when he was a little boy, he was barely coming up to my knee. He was already in the 3-point stance. He was sacking the cat, sacking the dog around the house. He just couldn't stop the boy from getting sacks. He fumbled the cat one time. He scooped and scored, man. That boy Clowney, he was born to be a motherfucking football player. I told you that when he was 3 years old. That's my nephew right there. I'll be saying some off the wall shit. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's, let me see, I bet the chat popping off a little bit. I'm trying to halfway keep up. Well, I don't want to fucking go into that. Justice Curse of Texas, man. Like I said, I ain't worried about none of those guys. They gonna like I said, Jags gonna see what they really are. The the Titans will see what they really are, and that's what it ain't shit. It's like I say, it's a little temporary fantasy for this year, because after this year, it's game over with, dog. It's not even close, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not even close. So yeah, that'll be me. I'm telling you, look, boy, if it wasn't for that, man, if it was my kneecap, see, it went out on me, man. I had a rusty kneecap. Had to get some WD-40. I couldn't run my 40 because I ain't had no WD-40. So, I said I just might as well call it a wrap on my career. Tito, what's the motherfucking deal? Man, Houston get a rugby team? That's very interesting. Put some tussin on it. The here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, this year is going to be very interesting because I think that the Western Conference Finals are going to be better than the finals, because shit, to me last year, was it last year or the year before that they were? It's just when the East gets in the mix, dog, it's just not that interesting to me. That's a bit, Duck Scott. There you go, Trillion with the sodium, with the James with the sodium. Why you hating, man? Why are you hating with the sodium, man? You know Harden is balling right now. When Kawhi come back, if he ever come back, I ain't hating. I want to see him. I like to see the best in his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no excuses from no teams, because when we go ahead and take that championship this year, I don't need nobody trying to come with that bullshit like they try to put the asterisks on the last back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen, we're going to backdoor win it this year, and then LeBron going to escape from Cleveland. He's going to try to slide through, and then we're going to win us another one. We're going to have us 2 in a row. We're going to be back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to pull up a 4 because we're going to have 4 of them total when it's all said and done. But we're going to be back to Houston. And I'm telling you, we just going to ball. But it's going to be very interesting. Like I say, the Rockets going to be real tough, man. The Warriors are I feel like they just complacent. I feel like they all cool. They ain't really tripping until, it's really time to turn it on. Yeah, and that's what you got to think about, too, because the Cavs have been balling as of late. They've been on a little streak. Pardon me. The Cavs have been on a little streak lately, and, Isaiah Thomas ain't even played yet. So, shit. Oh, man, see, that's I'm a little bit jealous, Ferocious, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You getting oily. I need an oil change myself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, man, like I say, it is what it is. So, on the future of our teams on all fronts look very bright. Like I say, you got to think about the Stros winning one, extremely young team. Future is bright. The Texans, we just took a shit ton. I mean, we took more injuries than a little bit, but future is bright. We know what we're really working with. You're looking at the Rockets. established. They, CP3, if he extends and stays here, and I feel like, what they got going on right now, they could run for a couple. Future is very bright. We're adding teams into the mix. Apparently, we're getting a rugby team, so that future is bright. So we'll see what's up with that. But I'm telling you, he'll want to slide. He'll want to slide to this bitch, man. Just he wishes to see a Rockets and Texans game. Yeah, that's the thing too, LBJ. What's up? I see Malik. I see you shouting Honcho. What's shaking with you? The jersey made with sauce on the back, but what's the official sauce number? Man, that's a good question. That's a good question. I have to think about that. The official sauce number. Probably it might be a 4. It might be what it is. Man, but here's the thing though. We say he chokes in the playoffs, dog. Who has he really had to play with him in the playoffs? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. One year, what's his name did start hooping in towards in the playoffs because he was dinged up for most of the year. Dwight was doing a little something, but for the most part, it's like Harden and that's it. You know what I mean? He's carried teams that weren't supposed to be anywhere in the mix. You know what I mean? So it's just like, shit. I mean, sometimes he overplays. Sometimes I think he likes to use some party therapy and doesn't always make the best decisions the night of big games. But hey, that's in the past. He's changed those ways. You know what I'm saying? So he's a better player, a better decision maker. He's gonna do the right things on and off the court this year. So, if LeBron did slide to the West, though, it would be over for the Eastern Conference. There'd be no point in anybody even considering a championship on that side because all the talent would be, literally all the talent would be in the fucking West. And then, like I say, the championship would be won in the playoffs. It'll be won in the, not in the finals because it's going to be the best teams are going to be playing each other in the playoffs. So, you say you're going to bet 5 buddy bucks? That's a wrap, man. That's a bet. I got you on there. We go 5 buddy bucks on it. That's a BET from HEB. Yeah, man. Hey, motivation is always good. Deion Sanders was. Like I say, you got to understand about these guys. Some of these guys who played and were great. It ain't just talent. These motherfuckers put the work in, dog. Like, shit. These motherfuckers went hard because they put in the work to do those things. Yeah, now he don't got to play like that. Shit, he barely. You get in the game for a little while. He's sitting out damn near the whole fourth quarter because shit. Oh, you get up too damn early. That's a bet, Trillion, man. I appreciate you following through. But like I say, again, he was putting in too much work. His body got exhausted, man. Harden, CP3, and LeBron. You have what you have in Harden, CP3, and LeBron. You have the opposite of what you had going on in OKC, and so I think that. Send me a message. What was I saying? But you got 3 guys in OKC who all want the ball. Out here, you got 3 guys who can take the ball, who can score, but they are not apprehensive about coming off the rock. And so you got 3 guys that wouldn't be selfish. You got shooters all around. I mean, shit. What more could you ask for? I think that LeBron would be happy to try to come through here and kick it. I'm getting all kind of weird messages and shit. My bad about that. You don't see LeBron working in our system? Shit. I think he could adjust. I think LeBron could adjust, to not having to necessarily be the man, fall back to a secondary role and just, but then I don't know if not being the man is in LeBron's system. So we'll have to see how that is. And I mean, LeBron to any team is going to be an asset. He will improve. Yeah, you're not lying about that shit. Yeah. I mean, shit. Like, look, you ain't lying. You got about you might have the three best passers in the league all on one fucking team. If LeBron came to the H, it'd be like the fucking Harlem Globetrotters. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It would be LeBron for James Harden. Can't say that I would do that right now. Can't say that I would do that, but can't say I would do that. I just can't say that I would do that. I mean, it sounds good, but I think what you got, especially with all the other pieces, D'Antoni and everybody else, it's perfect with what Harden does, man. I mean, look at Harden's numbers. I mean, shit, Harden's putting up better numbers. Harden's winning in the West with it. You know what I'm saying? So now we're talking about without CP3 in the beginning for most of it. So shit, I would definitely have to say I'd keep Harden over LeBron because Harden's still getting better. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the thing that's why I'm not even tripping. Like people don't even realize like Harden getting spot up shots, Chris Paul getting spot up shots. Like they've never had to really do that shit. And now that they or never had the opportunity because they always had the ball in their hands. You know what I'm saying? It's so shit. When they get a chance to move around, they can move without the ball just as well. And shit, it's a beautiful thing to watch. It's art in motion. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Cocoa Pebbles. All right, I'm gonna do a before we get up out of here. I'm gonna call a wrap here in a few minutes. I got a couple things I got to work on, but some things to help improve the flavor. Some other things I got to tighten up on. But I did a poll on Twitter, and if you ain't fucking with your boy in any other flavors, man, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. And I got a question. I want to know who has better superheroes, Marvel or DC? If you're going with Marvel, push 1. If you're going with DC, push 2. Now, while you're thinking about that, make sure you hit that StaySaucy.com. Make sure you go grab that Stay Saucy shirt. I keep forgetting to get the picture of the back. Sauce Nation across the back. Like I said, you know, just so you got a fresh flavor this winter, this Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? You want to be extra fresh, and just let them know, hey man, look, you can't fuck with me. You don't like what I'm doing, man. It's all good. You just stay saucy. I'm gonna keep doing me, and just you y'all can do something if they don't like you because you just got too much sauce on them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hate your drip. They gonna hate your flavor, but it's okay. So slide to Stay Saucy and get that. And if you don't want the shirt, man, get you the Stay Saucy coffee mug or the long sleeve, the hoodie, a variety of items to stay saucy with. I'm waiting on my mug now as we speak because, you know, I'm a daily coffee drinker, so I got to get that Stay Saucy mug along with the matching gear. Okay, so I'm seeing I'm seeing a bunch of Marvel. I'm seeing a couple with Superman. Let's see. Let me see who we got with it right here because I'm seeing a bunch of love. I'm seeing a bunch of love for Marvel. It looked like we got all right. We got DC. Right, we got 2 for Marvel. 3, 4, 5. We got about what is that? 6. It looks like we got 3 for DC. 4. Looking like about 7 to 4, 8 to 4 right now. That's looking like 9 to 4. Yeah. Man, that's a bet, Ryan. I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know. They ask you where you got to say, tell them, man, they may not got too much sauce. They don't know where you got it from. They got to get their sauce up. They got to get their flavor up. You got to put them on game. So we looking about 9 to 5. It's looking like. So my thing is this. And if you get it, man, you got to make sure you shoot me the picture you rocking the shirt because I want to show that love back. So I mean, like, I know some folks got some of the other shirts, and I want to shoot y'all a shout out on Instagram. So if you got an image in the shirt, if you just got a picture of the shirt, whatever it is from the first one, shoot that to me, and I'll make sure that I show y'all some love for that. I'm gonna be honest, okay. All right, let's take the superpowers out of it. Let's take all the actual abilities because Superman probably does just whoop everybody. I know you got a little bit of kryptonite, but and to me that Batman is not really a superhero. He's just a rich athletic motherfucker who can do some shit. I think the overall stable, Marvel has better characters. They have more dynamic characters to me. But I would guess Superman would be the most powerful. But I'm talking about on the sense of like movie making. Like right now, this current generation of movies, who's been putting out the better batch of movies? The Marvel movies or the DC movies? Yeah, I always root for the bad guy too. Now I can't lie, like the Dark Knight, the Bane, that Joker was excellent. Those are going to be hard to match. Those two Batmans, and I watched the Batman Begins like at the very end. He says Superman won't kill, but see that's the thing. Well, so Superman doesn't kill, ain't that the thing? Like he doesn't kill or something like that, and so that's like his weakness basically. Let's just say Marvel for sure. So you say that Bruce Wayne got longer money than Tony Stark. So that's interesting. I gotta do some research because people be coming up with all the facts and things about that. But I thought Bruce went broke and gave old buddy the company or something. But that's an interesting one. Now I'm sure they'll beef. Like, see, now that would be great. How the fuck I cut myself? That would be great if DC and Marvel came together and made some shit shake. That would be epic. Because I was looking at that Infinity War, and like I said, I have not kept up with none of the Marvel movies. I think I watched one of the Avengers. I just saw the first Iron Man not that long ago. I've seen bits and pieces of other ones. So I want to fucking go back and catch them all. And then go watch Infinity War because that bitch looked like it actually might be good. I know you got the Black Panther movie coming out. I have not seen, other than the Batman shits, that little trilogy. I ain't watched none of the DC movies. No Wonder Woman, no none of that shit. So I have no idea what's shaking on the DC side. Batman versus Superman and the Superman movies. I ain't seen none of them hoes. I couldn't imagine what's his name is Batman. So I don't think that's why I ain't watched that one. That shit seemed crazy. The Wolverine story, is throw. My superpower is to smoke a lot without passing out. No, I don't know. I'd have to figure out what my superpower is. I'd be the Mega Mac, able to mac a hoe in 3 words. He's a super pimp. You know what I mean? Untouchable by the feminists. I convert feminists into normal women with my ungodly game. No, I'm talking crazy. But I thought there was like an evil Superman or some shit like that. Did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? Green Goblin. Okay, and before we slide about it, I got one question. We're talking about superheroes and superpowers and all that other stuff. And before we get out of here, we got to do the exit roll call. So especially if you didn't get the shout out before you came in early, if you got in late, make sure you shout out your side. If you're from the city, if you're not from the city, make sure you shout out where you're from so I can show y'all some love. You forgot to rap his mouth. That is fucking funny though. What really is the Green Lantern's powers? You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can email me at softsports@gmail.com. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me. Because every other email I got is fucking full of spam and all kind of other bullshit. I don't hardly ever be checking them hoes. Hey, who is it? Man, Zach, we was talking about you earlier. Somebody said they hated your motherfucking ass. I forgot who it was. Y'all motherfuckers ain't champs of shit. You know what I'm saying? The toilet champs. Meth Mountain, motherfucker. How is Logan? We were just talking about Wolverine Logan. But how is your Logan, Zach 86? Because he sure did pretty bad that last game. And I'm not talking about the concussion. I'm just talking about overall. We're talking about, man, if that first tap on Hopkins has the most toe drag swag in the league, and it's not even close, dog. It's not even close. Shout out to Lufkin. To be green, that's just it. His wedding ring is his power. I didn't know what Green Lantern really did. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If it's just an alien, I thought he can think of shit. So his power is to imagine some shit. Why don't you just imagine winning. Imagine like a big nuclear missile or something and just kill all that other shit. Katie with the ring pop. The new video joke. No, I have not checked it out. I wrote that down. I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna check that out. That Costello. Man, look, man, look. You know, hey, look, man. Y'all know y'all was putting. There was some of y'all talking about Ryan was all that earlier this year. You know what I'm saying? Already. That's what's up. Shout out to the Southwest, man. Norway, man. That's the long way. Norway, man. What is that like? I'd like to know what that's like. We'll have to see about me trying to escape from America, go see what's up in Norway. They might not let me in. We've seen your videos. We do not want you in our country. You are a bad, bad man. You will be very bad for the people of Norway. I don't even think they talk like that. I'm just bold, generic ass voice. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That dude Hopkins makes motherfuckers look great. I mean, he's made these shittiest. Like they said something about Josh Gordon before the game. They were talking about, well, he's played with Jason Campbell and Brian Hoyer and somebody else, whoever was the other Browns. How many receivers could make those guys look good? DeAndre Hopkins, shit. You know what I'm saying? He could do anything. So it's like shit. It is what it is, man. But like I say, Hopkins by far and away, dog. The catches that the dude makes, dog, he knows if he caught him, because he wasn't even tripping on that touchdown. Because he, you know what I'm saying? But the shit just looks so good, dog. Like, just how, like, I forgot what play it was. It was that one he caught on the sideline. Even the Titans dude, whoever, who was it? He just looked. He was just like, man, what the fuck? There's nothing I could do about that shit. Like, there's something catches you can't. Outside of pass interference, though, there's nothing you can do to stop that dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, Hop did that before Odell did the shit. It just motherfucking me got called back off that penalty. If it wasn't for that penalty, you'd have seen that shit. But like I say, you know, because it's in New York, people gonna hype shit up because it happens in New York. But that is, no, yeah, Hop keep playing away. Oh yeah, man. Oh no, Zach love the flavor, man. Zach, he you know, here's the thing. They love the flavor so much that they'd rather come to a Houston stream because it's not interesting to talk about the Titans. You know what I'm saying? It ain't interesting to talk about the Grizzlies. Ain't nobody talking about it. So he coming down to the HTOWN stream to get some of that sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? He loves what this. He's loving the flavor, loving the recipe. Really trying to steal the flavor. Man, Harden in New York would be game over. It'd be, man, they'd hype that shit up so much, dog. It'd be ridiculous. And that's really all it is, man. It's all the hype, the media hype. If he was in L.A., if he was in New York, if he'd have been in shit, even in Boston, the motherfucker would have won it all. He'd have the whole world. He's the greatest. He'd be LeBron James, dog. Like Harden would be considered LeBron James if he was in one of those three major cities because of what he's done. They find a way to just pump that shit up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. You in the mix all the time, Zach. It's like you're a regular, dog. It's all good, man. It's okay to admit it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You like this shit. It's cool. You know, it's a guilty pleasure. I understand. We all got shit. It's all good, man. You know what I mean? Shit. You know, I know you want to be here. I know you want to sit at the cool kids table. It's all good, man. I understand. You know what I mean? You can sit at the end. It's like a little spot at the end. You could sit with us, but you ain't allowed to talk. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear what you got to say. We're really not listening to you. But you ain't proved nothing, dog. You proved absolutely nothing. But, oh, man. But, yeah. But like I said, I went over a little longer than I wanted to, but I would get up out of here, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, a special super shout out to Steve J and Doug Scout for adding some super special super chat flavor to the sauce. I greatly appreciate it. Like I say, I understand how hard it is to come by $1 these days, and man, if you know you work hard for your money, and the fact that you contribute to the sauce and contribute to the flavor, man, I greatly appreciate that. So I want to say super special thank you to everybody who showed up, man, because like I say, time is also money, and the fact that y'all come in and you kick it, even Zach, we even have a Zach attack, bud. You know, Zach be sliding in here on the regular. Even Zach with his old sodium filled ass. I appreciate y'all for falling through, man. And like I say, spending time, like I say, fucking with your boy Honcho, man. We gonna keep it going definitely tomorrow. And keep the flavor going, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go slide to StaySaucy.com and catch that shirt, man. And while you catch the shirt and stay saucy, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, and you stay saucy. Make sure you stay saucy. So I appreciate it, man. Y'all be cool. I'm out.